Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Welcome back to Clash of Chicken. I'm your host, The Chicken. In today's video, guys, I want to talk about why I am so excited for Clash Heroes, why I'm hoping the game is going to come out sooner than later. And first and foremost, let's address a few things. So, number one, subscribe to the channel. You want to stay up to date on Clash Heroes because I'm literally the only one consistently covering any news on the game on the internet at the moment. Most likely because there isn't really currently that much news. But there are little tidbits and things that we can kind of screw together and make some speculative, interesting takes on. So, yeah, stay right here if you want to stay up to date on this game. So, Clash Heroes. What I want to talk about today is why I'm so excited for this game and what makes it different than a lot of other Supercell games. So, let's take a look at some gameplay here. And, yeah, let's just take a look at the gameplay first. I should say as well, I just found this video on YouTube. I don't know if this is like official gameplay or not that has been released, but yeah, it looks like what we've seen. So, so first off, what I really am excited about for Clash Heroes is the environment, is the world, is being inside of the Clash universe, experiencing it from a different angle, a different point of view. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I grew up playing, not I grew up, but, you know, I've played the Clash game since, you know, Heyday and Clash of Clans came out, you know, almost, well, over 10 years ago now. So it's just really cool to see to have a different perspective on this universe. And I grew up playing, you know, like some of the classic games, and I always loved going back and playing them, but this almost feels like, you know, playing like a Super Mario World 2 type of game in the same engine, but like from a different perspective and like building on that game, which is really cool to me because it hits that nostalgia and it hits that new perspective, but it doesn't change the world. It doesn't. That's what so many game companies, I feel like these days, fail to do, is they reinvent the wheel so many times. It's like, no. Like, even though this game is just on mobile, even though it might release on PC, because you can play Clash Clans and Clash Royale on PC right now as well. Even though it's on mobile, I don't care. Like, I love the Clash universe for what it is, right? Like, you know, the old school Clash Clans, the sceneries and the backgrounds and the characters and the troops. It's just fun. So that's number one reason why I'm most excited for this. Alright, so number two reason, the combat just looks fun. It just looks like a fun, interesting, you know, game to play. And without really getting too much into the weeds on it, like, if the combat in a game is satisfying, then, you know, that's a huge part. Like, if the gameplay sucks, and a game has a cool world and, you know, a cool story and whatever, but the gameplay isn't that fun, then the game, I'm sorry, the game is just not good. This looks like, although this is a very rough and raw take, and again, I don't even know if this is the correct game that we're looking at here. But even from what we've seen on the main Clash Heroes channel, or even those gameplay snippets that they've shown before, it looks fun. It looks fun, and some of the bosses, they look kind of hard to take down. So I think that bodes well for a good, you know, gameplay experience and a good player experience, because it doesn't look like you can just pick up the game and walk through all the stages. So it's not, you know, it's going to have depth. It's going to have, you know, it looks like there's a lot of different abilities. It looks like there's a lot of different troops to use. It looks like, you know, if you're going to pick the archers over the barbarians for whatever reason, you know, there's going to be a lot of scenarios that favors one or the other, and they can do a lot of different things. So it gives you that kind of customization. You know, a lot of this is speculative, I know, because we're not, you know, I'm just looking at these little snippets and kind of building off that, but I feel like it's you know, it looks like it's fun. Like, it looks like the gameplay is good, and yeah, like I said, if the combat is good, then the game is probably going to be good. This guy's just wrecking everybody. So, another thing that I like is I like simplicity a little bit in a game. I don't like to be overwhelmed with such massive systems and crafting systems and material hoarding that it becomes overwhelming. So we see two resources, not on this screen. I was trying to find it. Yeah, if we skip ahead a little bit. No? Come on. I guess it comes as you collect it. Anyway, so I see gold and I see elixir. That's great. Elixir, I assume, is to power up your troops. Gold is probably to buy, either new weapons or new troops. And I like that. I like it when the game stays simple and it's not, too into the weeds and it's, doesn't force you to learn all of these different, things. Like, it's nice when you can just pick up and play a game. There's enough depth in the combat and there's enough skill in the actual gameplay. But it's not overwhelming with tedious, boring things like, oh, I didn't, 100% that level because I had to go back and pick up these certain special leaves that I need for this thing that are not intuitive to find at all. So things like that, although are fairly minor, are still interesting. So those are my top 3 reasons why I'm excited for Clash Heroes, guys. Let me know what you think. What do you think about Clash Heroes? Do you, we know that the game is still being worked on. That was something I was going to say at the beginning of the video, but if you watch any of my videos before, then you already know that, so I don't want to just say the same thing in every video, but in Moist Potato's interview with the Clash mini guy that also works on Clash Heroes, I guess, Frank, I think it's Frank? Anyways, works for Supercell, and he said that the game's still under development, so we know the game's still coming out. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So these are just some reasons why I want to talk about today, why I'm still excited for the game, why I'm still posting about it. So you guys let me know what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You want to see everything that comes out about Clash Heroes. Appreciate you guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Chicken out. Back.